What's going on, y'all? Welcome to another episode of RoseAboveIt podcast. I'm your host, T-Rose.
It's your boy, Malk.
It's your girl, Honey. What's up?
What's good, y'all? It's been a minute. It's been a while. I missed y'all.
We back.
What's good, y'all? My man, Damn Den's in the building. Lula in the building. Uncle Mike was in the building. Y'all missed him.
Uncle Mike is
funny. For those of y'all who watch and listen, I wish we was recording before.
Nah, he's funny.
He took more shots than me.
That's a fact.
My man.
He finished the bottle.
Honey.
No one wants to say that.
No, he finished. No, I missed it. He finished the blue bottle first.
Oh, wow. Wait, is that vodka? Vodka and rum?
Yeah. Is he driving?
Lord.
Yeah.
All right, look out for that text.
Nah, yeah.
Please.
Nah, I got him. What's good, y'all? How y'all been, man? How's everybody? What's new?
Life has been good.
Listen, it's Friday.
Yes.
Okay, it's my favorite day of the week. I like to think.
Freaky Friday?
Yeah, whatever Diddy Love said. But yeah, like I'm so excited to be here. I'm so excited to share my new news. I'm a licensed realtor now. Thank you.
Right.
What I'm talking about.
You guys might have seen my my hands
picture?
folded. No, I don't think I posted that yet, but I'm gonna post it.
You got business cards and stuff and everything?
Yes.
Nice.
And you can go to my website.
What's the website?
Oh, y'all want to know on here?
Yeah.
Okay. It's thejasmineway.kw.com.
Nice.
Okay. The
Post
Jasmine
that.
Way.
Post that.
So
And you can find me on Instagram too, The Jasmine Way.
you took your official headshots?
I did.
Nice.
I did.
Nice. But I know for like realtors, that's huge. Like taking those professional headshots. Definitely. Yeah. You can't look like a scammer out here.
Yeah, I had to pay for a photo shoot last minute. I was like, I didn't think I was gonna pass, honestly.
That's what's up.
Because I took a whole year to get my license. But then when they sent me that email, I was like, oh yeah, I gotta get it now.
Yeah, that's adulting, yo. Like
Right?
honestly, but that's a goal. That's a goal of mine. And Malcolm said it too. I was like, I want to get my real estate license. Malcolm's actually about to taking classes and stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Hit me up after this. I got you.
I love it. I love how you was moving in silence though. You didn't say nothing. You just
Got
did
you.
it. Didn't tell the pod nothing.
Right?
Very good.
We didn't even know.
Listen, 2022 was a year for sure. Okay. I went through a lot this year. I lost loved ones. You name it. COVID, like whatever you want to say. I've been through it this year, and I just think it just came at the right time.
And you rose above it all.
It wasn't my time. But yeah.
Rose above it.
Yes, I
rose
did.
above
I
it
rose
all.
above it.
There you go.
I rose.
And they say
I
we don't.
rose.
And they say we don't inspire you here, man.
Nah, but for real though, I'm proud of you, girl. That is.
Thank you.
Yeah, those are big news.
So, so you guys are all gonna buy a house next year, right? And you're gonna call me because I got you.
And let's if I got my license,
if I get my own, it's gonna be mine. It's gonna be mine.
It's gonna be yours.
I need that check.
You need that check?
I need that check.
Okay, so investment properties.
No,
I
facts.
do that.
No, big facts. Big facts.
Okay.
Big facts.
All right.
Malk, how you been, bro?
I've been good, man. I don't want to say the same thing, but I've been good.
You still working on the weekends?
Yeah.
Oh man.
I work in retail. Of course, I work on the weekends.
Working on the weekends like usual.
But I'm getting my days off. I'm doing my thing, making some moves myself. But I've been good. No stress. Stress free.
Second job.
Second job,
Second job.
Grinding.
Currently single. Can we bring it up? I guess I did.
Sure. Yeah, you did.
Single. Wait. Are you single regularly to mingle?
I'm single.
Too late now.
I'm single and
Oh,
chilling.
all right. Chilling. I like that. That's a good status.
But relationship ended. Or everything's good. You guys are still on good terms.
Yeah, we good.
Very good. That's more important.
No beef.
Yeah, that's more important. Ending it amicably, like an adult.
Yeah, I'm too old for all that drama stuff. Like the last one was sick.
Yeah, no beef. Most people do turkey.
Trip though, but the last one was sick. But I was glad.
Some would say I broke them up.
Yeah. Your fault.
Wow, that's another conversation.
Nah. But it ended good. You don't know what the future holds, so I'm just focused on me right now. To be honest,
That's exactly.
It's okay. I'm single too.
Oh, can I ask something about being focused on yourself?
Yeah.
Oh wait, Den's single.
Oh, Den's single too? Oh, we gonna come back to being focused.
This ain't you. Yeah, you was going to Bad Bunny concerts.
I mean, we wasn't sure. We weren't sure, somebody might be claiming you, and you're not claiming them.
If someone's claiming you, are you single?
No.
If someone's claiming you,
No, you're not single.
Yeah,
If someone's claiming you and you're not claiming them, you're not single.
You single?
What?
Yeah, you're not.
Nobody should be claiming me.
They're in a relationship
There's a
with
girl
you.
right now showing Den's picture. Like, yes, my man.
He said it like a baby.
Like, oh look, we went to the concert.
Correct.
That's funny.
So you can't be taking pictures if you're not in a relationship. People got them in the camera roll.
Oh man, how about you, Triff? How's the
about you?
fiance life?
Oh.
Everything's great. Yo, I'm realizing I'm starting to get washed.
Wow, why you say that?
At what?
I'm in life, like I'm getting old.
You
like-
feel old?
Yeah, man. Yeah, y'all don't understand. I feel old, man. Like my niece was here for Thanksgiving or the night before Thanksgiving, and just the music that she's like into, I'm like, dang, yo, I'm lost.
Oh, you feel? I know what you're talking
I'm
about.
watching life.
I know what you're talking about. We're older. We're at a point where that younger generation, they're at the age where they're doing things.
I'm not the man I used to be.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like I feel like that too as a parent.
But it's not bad. We're just mature now, and we got bigger fish to fry. We got bigger things on our mind. We elevate into a different level.
That's what we call
Heard
it.
you.
You about to be big Mary, Papa.
Heard
That's what we call
you.
You about to be big Mary, and this wedding about to be a oovie.
Hit the switch.
Moving.
Yeah.
So what's up? What else besides feeling old?
Besides feeling old is
You working hard. You get all this money.
Yo, listen, yo.
Don't act like you not getting all this money.
Listen, y'all.
Oh.
Don't propose unless y'all ready to get rid of the bag, to blow the bag. Pause.
But it's all right, bro. This wedding's about to be crazy,
Nah,
and it's worth every cent.
It's gonna be
got
great.
you, Lou.
It's gonna be great.
You know.
It's gonna be great. But yeah, I'm coaching kids now. Yeah, I'm coaching
Yes,
basketball.
that's right.
Son,
Nice.
I've been wanting to do. I feel like I've been called to ministry, as the pastor says.
See,
Oh,
so,
yes,
you,
he
so,
hit a-
so now you're
hit a lingo.
motivated to doing more things.
How do
Yeah.
you like it? You like coaching?
Yeah, yo, kids are amazing. Like I'll say that kids are amazing. Like being around it, the energy.
Your team nice?
Yeah.
Shout out to
He
the
just started.
team.
I've been to the practice, so your team nice?
Shout out
Listen.
to the team.
Nah, his team nice. His team nice.
They're young. They're babies.
He got a
They're-
player though that he got a player.
They're fifth grade. They're fifth grade. They're like not 10 and 11 right now. All of them are 10 and 11 years
Aw.
old. Great kids, yo. Like I ain't gonna lie. Like when you see like little kids, they're like little personalities. It's kind of dope. Like
Yeah.
I have one kid on the team. I'm not gonna say his name. Who I swear he's like a little old man because he always makes these like comments that you wouldn't expect him to make.
Aw.
Like he called another player on my team like, yeah, right, yeah, he's a dick, and I'm looking at him like, yo, bro, how old are you?
Like, all right. Does your parent know you say
Yeah,
that?
but he always makes the little comment, and I always hear him. He makes it like at the perfect timing. Like
Hilarious.
I love to hear it. I love him. He's like actually one of my faves. But
Kids say the darndest things.
Does it make you want kids?
I definitely want kids, man. I ain't gonna front. I'm gonna be a cool dad.
How many you want? 5?
I used to want 5. I don't know. I don't think I got the energy for that. I don't know. I used to like. I wanted a big family, yo.
You
but
should see
I don't know.
Lula's face.
5 is a lot.
Yo, if we get if we get two sets of twins, and then you could get one more, that's 3 pregnancies.
Wait,
That's
two sets
That's
of
two
twins.
pregnancies.
2 sets of twins, and then another
one?
kid.
I've never wanted to feed 2 mouths at the same time.
Yeah, but at least you're knocking them out. I'd rather knock them out.
Yo, the wording on that is
Okay.
crazy.
I'll let it
Pause.
go.
I
Nah,
I never wanted to feed 2 mouths at once. I have.
I mean, dum
I sure have.
So,
I love it.
okay, so like 2 is good, girl and boy. Then you're set.
2.
I would say 3. 3. 3. I would like 3.
I don't want to be
You
outnumbered.
moving in your parents' footsteps. Okay, I see it.
Yeah, 3.
I see
I would like 3. I'm gonna say 2. I know I'm gonna say 2, and I'm like, all right, I'm done. But I like to go for the lucky 3. I like my ideal order. Huh? My dad has 7 altogether.
Oh.
Sheesh. My man was out here shooting him. But yeah, I would like 3. I would like 2 boys and then a girl last. That would be my ideal if I could. But just I want them to be healthy. You feel me?
It's God's plan.
That's it.
God's plan. Definitely God's plan. But wait,
I like
you
that.
said something. Dang, somebody
Family
said.
planning is good though. You know.
Oh yeah, you was gonna ask me something.
Yeah, I was. But wait, if family planning is good, yo, because honestly, in our day, in our like, where we're from, for the most part, right? When people have kids, people don't plan it.
No, it's a lot.
Exactly.
Of
It's
random
like,
births.
oops.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of
it's a lot of random.
a lot of mistakes. A lot. Like I ain't gonna front. You could like don't be ashamed to say you was a mistake. I was a mistake. I know I was a mistake.
Most firstborns are.
I know I was a mistake.
I definitely.
I was the first, so no one. And honestly, most kids are not really planned.
I'm not no mistake.
Most,
I don't know what y'all
no,
talking
you're not
about.
a mistake, but you were not.
No, I was playing. They had fun with it.
They weren't
They
sitting
had
down,
fun when they had.
They were not sitting
conceived
down like,
me,
hey,
you know
right
what I'm
now we're going for the pregnant.
I don't
we're going
care.
for the kid.
They had the
Nah.
best sex when they.
It may have been the best. It may have been the best.
It was
but,
the best.
That's some confidence right there.
Yeah.
but your dad wasn't
Yeah.
like, yeah, this is it. You're gonna get pregnant for this one.
Yes, he did.
No, he was
Yes, he
not.
did. And he said,
Realistically,
That's what he didn't
sometimes
pull out.
When you having sex, it's like I'm gonna put a baby in you. Like you know what I'm saying?
That's his talk. That's foreplay.
I don't be saying that, but yeah.
You want this
I
baby?
don't think I heard that in
You
a
want
long
this-
time.
You want this baby in you?
Dude.
Yeah, put it in there.
Dens, do people still say that? Because I
Yes.
I don't be saying that.
I said it.
That's
no, because that used to be like a
words,
saying.
Words got power.
It used to be a
You
saying.
know what I'm saying? Words
It-
got power.
That's a fact. That's a fact. But I definitely said it before, like, yo, you want this baby in you? And she was like, yeah. I'm like, you got
Nah,
it.
I ain't gonna lie.
And then you still pulled out.
No.
Oh.
don't.
No. I was living like my edge.
In the moment, don't tell me no
He
stupid
said
shit.
no.
I woke
Don't
up.
don't tell me no
I
stupid
woke
stuff
up the next
like
day and I
that.
was like, damn, man, God's gonna get me for that one.
Trev,
Yeah.
you don't pull out, Trev.
When girls hit me with like, if little girl say nothing me, what am I supposed to do?
And that's the thing.
Be
It's,
like,
it's the women. It's the women.
Like right now?
Yo, you know what's funny? It's the women. They'll
is
say
the
it and then they'll be like, "Oh my god,
Why would you do that? Why
would you do
listening
it? Yo, dog, you was throwing it back on me. It looked great. And
Hold
then
on,
you
I
said,
thought that was just sex talk.
Nah,
wait.
nah.
I'm doing it.
I'm an
If you
idiot.
tell me
I'm
to
a
do it, I'm
listen.
doing it.
I'm a listen.
Wow.
If you coming, I'm coming. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
That's the same.
We
for the
coming
day.
together, baby.
That's the same for the day.
Wow. Ladies, get this birth control because a lot of these states, okay?
Nah, and I saw this tweet. I think it is absolutely bonkers to get birth control to allow people to nut in you. That's a terrible
So-
reason to be like, let me get birth control.
So what do you get it for?
Nah, you're absolutely right.
Nah, that's crazy.
So what do you get it for?
Yo,
To get birth for mistakes, but for a female to be like, I'm gonna get birth control because I want dudes to nut in me. It's crazy, and people do that.
Okay, but so
And-
what
but they don't-
happens when
I understand.
No, go ahead.
the man
I understand
does
what
it
you're
too?
speak.
No, speak. But I understand what you're saying. But for a woman's mind, be like, I'm gonna be on birth control because I'm messing with mad dudes and I want them to nut in me. Is like that's a crazy concept. To get birth
Wait,
control
where
for.
did the mad dudes come in? It just said.
I'm just saying in general.
No,
to
no,
get
no,
on
there's a
birth-
difference.
Okay, to get on birth control for guys to nut in you is crazy.
But what about if it's your man and you want your man
That's
to nut?
different. That's different. If it's for someone, if it's for a specific guy, but
Yeah.
women just be like, well, I'm out here and
I didn't hear any woman say that. You
There's women
said
like that.
the tweet said, right?
It's crazy to get birth control to allow guys to nut in you. Yes, that was the
Guys
tweet.
or just said guys?
It was guys.
Come on, now you changing the
No, it says
subject.
guys.
It was guys. You seen
Okay.
it?
It says guys.
Thank you.
Who else can nut
Anyway,
you
it
besides
doesn't matter.
guys?
It doesn't matter. What does a man ask you when before he's about to nut in you? You on birth
man's
control?
not
Nah, that conversation is that conversation.
Time out. Wait, honey, wait. A guy asked you mid-sex right before he nuts. Are you on birth control?
Is crazy.
I'm saying like
Nah,
that's what
crazy.
men ask.
I-
Not men,
not-
but before they normally ask, are you on birth control before he puts on a
Mo-
condom or anything?
most
else, like,
niggas I know
are you on
ask
birth
after.
control?
And you know what's crazy? People not even using condoms nowadays.
I know niggas that ask after because they be so.
Listen, condom, no condom, before, after, whatever. Men are asking,
Usually-
are you on birth control? So the whole purpose of birth control, I think, is
Is to prevent pregnancy.
And to
but
enjoy-
you shouldn't be
letting niggas nut in you.
Yeah, but you shouldn't just be like, oh, I'm on birth control, so just nut. Like
Yeah.
that. I feel like that's some women's mindset for real.
Let
I
dudes nut
mean,
you.
that's some men's mindset too.
Yo, I'll never forget.
Men shouldn't be doing it either. They shouldn't be just shooting up anything.
I'll never forget.
True,
I
facts.
dated a girl, and while we was doing our thing, and I kept pulling out, and she's like, "Why don't you just nut in me?" And I'm like, "Why would I just?"
And she said she on birth control.
Yeah, but it's just like I understand that we're
Did
doing
you
our
do it?
thing. Nah, with that person, nah. With that person, nah.
He didn't want to risk it for that person.
He was
And
like,
I told
this,
you.
he said, this chick
And
is
here's the
lying.
thing, dudes with nutting girls would be like, you know what? I can see me and her having a
I'm
baby.
not gonna lie, I think that turns some guys on to say that.
Right? I think some guys would be like, oh, she probably lying. That's why they don't do it.
I'd rather just do it.
Or some guys just really get turned on by the fact that you're saying like nothing me. So
That is sexy though.
It is.
That's sexy.
That's
sexy.
allow it.
We're gonna be nutter butters.
And with a whole kid.
We're nutting together.
And then
I'm a nutter butter is like.
You didn't see that?
No.
I see.
For us to not curse the 10 minutes and talk like this is crazy.
we haven't cursed though, right? We really haven't cursed.
That's the good part.
We've been doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Triv, which topic you want to talk about?
Wait,
Like,
it was something that
I talked about.
Damn. It's something that you said. I can't remember.
You got to find it later.
Yeah, I can't remember, and I'm gonna be mad because I'm gonna look back and be like, how don't you remember this? Every time I look back when we edit, and when this is edited, I'm like, dang, bro. How
I
you
was
gonna
talking about
bring
being
that
single, and I'm single, and I'm single and chill, working on myself.
up? Oh,
See?
my man. So my question is, what does it mean when you say I'm working on myself?
Better in my situation, what I deem it to be.
In what way?
Whether it's financially, mentally,
Because
physically, spiritually, whatever I think I want to improve on without having someone else there.
all right.
okay, so okay.
And that doesn't, and that means like a girlfriend or it could mean just not talking to anybody and just working on myself.
Well, because when I asked that because I had this conversation, and somebody was like, "Yo," because I was like, "Yo," for some reason, I'm not all women, but a lot of times, women and men. I'm not gonna make this a sexist thing. When people say they're finding themselves, a lot of times, they just be going out there fucking anybody.
Yes.
Right.
Ding ding ding.
And then when they do it, they say, "Yo, I'm finding myself."
Yeah.
And to me, the conversation that what I said, I was like, "That ain't finding yourself. That's an excuse to be a hoe."
Correct.
But I think that's different. You said finding yourself. He said working on yourself.
No, he said finding myself at first.
Okay, so which one are we talking about? Working on yourself or finding
finding
yourself?
myself.
Because
Finding myself.
I process it differently.
But that's people not really working themselves. Like you said, that's an excuse to be a hoe. If you can have sex with people and still work yourself, but if you're just ripping around the streets and then claiming I'm working on myself, what are you doing to better yourself? Especially if you're doing the same thing. If you're just going out and just having sex, that's not working on yourself. But I still believe that there's a way to do it.
What does sex have to do with working on yourself?
No, he's saying to some women and men's point, people be like, "Oh, I'm working on myself. I'm trying to find myself," but just be ripping and running the streets.
Like people be hoeing,
Yeah,
and you'd be like, and they'd be like, "Yo, I just got out of a relationship, I'm finding myself." And at the end of the day, I'm like, when people say that, I'm like,
maybe to them is them that they're just trying to find what they like.
to me, that's not finding yourself. Like to me, if I'm finding myself, that means I'm trying to figure out a way to become better.
I think finding yourself is trying to find out who you are.
Yeah.
And I think it's also
Go ahead, say it.
I think it's also about being okay with being alone sometimes too, because sometimes people have a problem with being alone.
Right.
So when you say that, sometimes people just be in a house by themselves, and you talk about I'm finding myself, but it's also about them figuring out that they're okay being who they are alone by themselves. Who am I when things are still?
Yeah.
When people are not around.
When I don't have friends or stuff.
When I don't
anything.
have friends, like when it's just me.
I don't have people texting me.
Okay with it just being me in a room. What do I really want? Because when you're alone by yourself, that's when you're able to think about, hey, what do I want? What do I need? How do I feel? Like, you know what I'm saying? When peace is just still and it's just you in that room, are you okay? What do you need to be okay? Mm-hmm. And after you find out who you are for yourself, then of course, just like the cliche saying, if you're okay with yourself, then you can be in a relationship with somebody else, right? Because you don't want to just jump into something that you're not okay with being you.
Yeah.
I think, right? Okay, finding yourself, working on yourself, whatever, right? You could probably say like it's two of the same, or it could come together, right? But I think it's a good point of what you said. Like some people use that as an excuse. I don't think like to be a hoe per se or whatever you said, but I think it's an excuse sometimes for when they fall short. They could be like, listen, I told you I was finding myself. I told you I was working on myself. Yes. Or not in a relationship, but if you're dealing with someone, right, sexually or even like a friendship or whatever the case may be, if you know you're falling short, that's when you can sit there and be like, listen, I told you I was working on myself. I'm still I don't have it figured out. That to me is like, that's BS, right? But then on top of that is like, okay, when you say you're working on yourself, fine. But some people really don't do it. Like, and I get you have to be to yourself. You have to love yourself, right? Before you could love someone else. And I truly believe that. But who is really taking the time out to sit there and be like, listen, I love me for me all together without anyone in their path? Because a lot of people cross your path while you're working on yourself and while you're on your journey of self-love and self-worth or whatever case may be, right? So I do believe in that. But then on top of that, and I'm sorry, I came ready because this was in my head.
Talk your stuff.
Right? And then
She's like, this is me right now.
On top of that, I just feel like, you know what it is? It's like some people say they working on themselves and they're not really doing the work, or they don't know what to do to actually make themselves better, and they're just figuring it out. That's where it comes in when you say like finding yourself, because I feel like a lot of people are like, they're saying that, but they're not really doing the work. Like, because when I think about it, I think of therapy. I think of reading and learning new things, new perspectives, new opinions, new ways of doing things in life, right? And I don't really think, especially our culture is really taking the time out to really do those things. Like, I think it's talked about a lot, and it's like, oh, I'm working on me. But it's like, what are you trying to do? Get more money? Like, because more money is not going to fix you. Boom. That's it.
That's facts. And you got to get on social media and stop. Well, social media is not it if you're trying to find or fix yourself.
Hello.
Malcolm.
It's not it.
Malcolm.
Really not
the
it.
scrolling is not going to help.
People think, finding these quotes on Instagram. Post.
I'm finding myself.
And girls.
Oh, man. I got to send this episode.
Women love fucking.
But I do think there's a difference.
Freaking,
I do think there's a difference between finding yourself and working yourself. Finding yourself that's more inner. Working yourself can be the financial thing. It could be the physical thing. Maybe I want to get in the gym. Maybe I want to lose weight. Maybe I want to do this, or maybe I want to read more. Maybe I want to get my vocabulary up. So I think it is a difference, and everyone has their own path and how they're going to get there. So I don't question, if someone says, I'm working to find myself, cool. But the results show at the end of the day.
They do.
Exactly.
So if you tell me that, and then you're the same person 3-6 years later, cool. That's why I say, because like a lot of people say they use that as an excuse. Like, yo, I'm finding myself, and they sleep with. Like, people don't realize, yo, when you're having sex with somebody, a different person every night, like, and like fresh off their breakup, that's not finding yourself.
That's abuse. Like, people don't realize that's addiction. I mean, not abuse, it's addiction. Addiction comes in many forms. Like, it's not only about drugs and alcohol. Like, you can abuse yourself sexually. Like, you could be like, yo, I just having sex with different people because I'm hurt and I'm about to get over it. Yeah. Like, it's just like cope. That's how you cope. That's what it is. You're coping. It's just like, yo, if I get hurt, I'm just gonna go drink. Like, there's people who get out of relationships and drink every day and be like, yo, I'm just finding myself. No, you're not. You're right now. You're hurting. Yeah, you're hurting.
And now that I'm older, I've said before, I'm working on myself, finding myself, and I've done these things, and I'm like, now that I'm older, I'm like, oh snap, I wasn't doing shit. Like, you gotta find
I like that. I like that. That's real transparent.
We all, I can't say we all, but a lot of people do that.
Exactly.
A lot of people do that and continue that cycle. Mm-hmm. So for me, and I can speak for myself, I'm trying to break that cycle and literally grow and elevate. Because you're only getting older. I ain't getting younger.
I like that for you.
So I appreciate that.
Yeah,
I love that for this guy too.
But listen, if I could
way to unpack that, by the way, guys.
If I could leave like a little advice, because
go ahead.
Seriously, like, I'm tired of seeing people really do this, and like when they fall short, it's just like it's an excuse. Like,
and it's okay to fall short,
but don't lean on the excuse of I'm finding myself. I'm working on it, and don't ever do it. Like, that's super lame, right? And it's not really helping you. It's gonna take you longer than the people that's actually putting in the work to really do better for themselves. And if you are really like connected with anyone, friendship wise, relationship wise, whoever, right? Family is gonna fall on them. And it's not fair to sit there and make excuses for the things that you do, knowing that you're not trying to do better.
And you just bullshit.
And you're just BSing around.
Yeah.
Bullshitting yourself.
And you're pulling the people that is connected to you that's trying to help you or either trying to be there for you while you're in your process or on your journey. It's not fair to pull them down with you.
But when people see you're serious, I think the people around you, when they see you're serious, they can help you, keep you on that path. When they see you really working on yourself or finding yourself or whatever it is, I think, if you were on that path or doing that, and I see you're serious taking it, I would want to help you. If I see you falling, honey, you was doing this and that, you was doing great. Hop back on that because you was getting to that certain point. So I think the friends and family are important, but they also gotta know when you're serious about it.
I was say, but even with that, there could be times in your life when you're going through something, right, and you're like, oh, I need support, and that person you think loves you might be the worst support system for you. Like you might have to cut them off. Yeah. Because if I get out of a relationship, my coping mechanism may be like, yo, I want to drink. And then I might have somebody who I'm close with who drinks with me every single day.
That's not good.
That's not what I need.
Yeah. You need someone to tell you, yo, put the bottle down.
It's accountability. Who loves that word? No one.
Me.
I'm learning to love it.
I love that word.
No one loves that word, but it speaks volume because when you take accountability for your own stuff, okay?
Yeah.
Then you're able to move forward. If you don't take accountability, you're going to keep doing it over and over again until you really learn what the hell you're doing wrong.
That's the definition of insanity. Doing the same thing and expecting different results.
Yep.
That's what they say.
Because how are you going to get better? How are you going to get better?
Yeah.
Yo, y'all getting deep in here. Y'all getting deep in here. What I'm talking about. Who said all we talk about is sex?
Who said that?
Someone said that?
I'm gonna play.
Oh, I'm about to say.
But say who said that? Cause
listen, we started from a great place. When we was in the Blue Door, we had people talking about domestic violence. We had the two people from the domestic violence.
Yeah.
Was it my? I'm not gonna say
Braveheart.
Braveheart. There we go. You know what I'm saying? We had that. We had all types of different people coming in talking about what they do. Like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't a bad thing for us to get deep.
Oh, bro,
no, definitely not.
That's why we here.
no, but this is definitely a conversation that needs to be heard and taken serious. Like therapy is okay. It's okay to have therapy. It's okay to talk to someone besides your friends, your family. I'm sure my friends and family is tired of me talking about the same guy. So guess what? I need to go to therapy because they don't want to hear the same story over and over again.
Therapy's not bad.
Just an example. This is just an example, but
I personally think that the people in my life are good enough to help me through my problems. Yes. I feel like the people in my life at this moment are some of the best people I know.
So I have a question. I'm sorry, honey.
Go ahead.
If I agree with you, but there are people in this world that always seem to always have drama issues, right? Can we say we all know somebody who's like, yo, you always have drama, right?
Yeah.
Is it okay to be like, when they try to talk to you about their drama, is it okay to be like, yo, I don't want to hear that today?
If you've been dealing with it for years, hell yeah.
Like, I feel like it's okay if I'm gonna just call my friend John. If I have this kid named John who hangs with me, and he's always, every time I see him, it's, yo, bro, I'm going through this. I'm going through every single time I see this guy. Mm-hmm. And we all know people who every time we see them, they have a story.
Something that happened.
Have something happen. It's bad. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. There's times when I be like, yo, bro, I'm sorry. I can't do it. You're
going through your own stuff.
Yo, I have my own stuff. Yeah. I'm in a positive vibe. I'm in a good mood. I can't be heavy today. I can't have your problems on me.
Correct.
And it's okay, y'all, for y'all. Like, that's why therapy is huge, yo. And if we have insurance, yo, use it. You know what I mean? Because I know it's expensive. But sometimes we lay our baggage onto other people.
Exactly.
Especially in the black community. We take our baggage, our problems, and sometimes we may think we're just talking to somebody, but we'll put our baggage onto them.
Yeah. And get them involved.
Yes. Yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie, it's crazy. How's everything? Everything ain't good, bro. I just got evicted, and I need a place to stay. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm trying to figure out right now where I'm going after this.
I got 10.
Yo, so now if this is your man's, you have a warm furnished place to live, right? you gonna feel obligated to be like, yo, bro, if you need to,
Come
crash
here.
here. I can make you sleep in the streets. But like, you making your problems my problems now, because now I gotta wonder, yo, where you going?
Yeah.
Like, when you leaving?
Yeah.
Like, no, but
And
this
then
is
people think because you're friends, now people comfortable, and that just leads to a whole bunch of mess up.
that's what I'm saying. So sometimes it's okay. It's okay to be like, yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie.
Seek
I can't
help.
today. I can't today.
You need to go to somebody who you need to go pay, like, you need to go somewhere where they get paid to listen. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you. And honestly, that's what I think it boils down to. Like, our friends are not professionals. Honestly, they're gonna tell us based on their experiences and their problems and what they're going through and where they're at in life. Like, if one of my friends is like, "Oh, I hate men, and I ask them for an opinion on a man, what do you think they're gonna tell me? They're gonna be like, "Man, F him, get another one." Like, and honestly, maybe that's not the right advice I need at the time, because maybe things need to be opened up, and we need to get to the bottom of what's really going on. Maybe I'm the problem. And my friends might not know that because they're my friend, right?
And it's just your side.
And exactly, it's one side, it's biased. It's a biased opinion that, they're going to give you. And honestly, most of the time when we go to our friends, what do we want? We want them on our side. Like, yeah, girl, like, what do you,
But
why he do that?
Friend will play devil's.
Let's go break his window.
Yeah, a real friend.
that girl talk to you crazy? Oh, yeah, let's pull up on her.
But a real friend is going to play.
The hurt friend that be like, that tell you how it is, and you be like, well, I didn't want that advice.
Yeah, but you gotta have
Either
someone.
way, it's not always the right thing.
You gotta have someone who's gonna play devil's advocate, who's gonna tell you from both sides. Because when I help my friends, I try to tell you, okay, I understand what you're saying, but look at it from his or her side, how they might be feeling at the moment.
Malcolm has helped many arguments.
Yeah,
I be trying because I be seeing both sides. I get it.
Yeah, and I'm somebody.
I get it.
Yeah.
but you have to.
Like,
But honestly, in order to like kind of give both sides, you have to know both people, and you have to know the total situation. Because if you don't know the other side, the other party, it's like you can't really give that.
You may not know, but you can still try to, especially when it's
you could try to be like, oh yeah, women just they're just women. Like, but
listen, bro, you you ain't have to say that.
But sometimes hurt friends just be giving their opinion of as a
exactly. I'm giving you how I feel today. I hate men.
Exactly.
Run for all these men right now, girl.
like-
Run.
That's such a
Fuck niggas get money. Like some girls just like they're already hurt. So
That
just giving
take-
a hurt opinion.
That take
Exactly.
in general always irked my nerves when it comes
What?
to fuck niggas.
It's the same take as fuck bitches get money.
Yeah, same thing.
I mean,
No, it isn't.
It's a mentality. Like, at that point, you're not
It's
thinking
not the
about
same
the
thing
opposite
as-
sex.
fuck niggas get money is not the same take as fuck bitches get money.
No, you didn't say get money. You said fuck. You said fuck niggas. That's it.
Yeah, just
Boom.
like right now, forget about the men.
There's-
Some niggas
The slogan is
Focus
fuck
on
bitches
you.
get money. The slogan is get money. Worry about these girls secondary. Y'all's just saying fuck niggas.
Wait, hold on. It's the same concept. It's just different. It's the opposite way.
Nah.
Because what do you think we're doing? We're just saying, oh, F guys, and then we're just sitting there twiddling our thumbs. Like, no, we're still getting money.
say
We're still
F
doing
guys
what
and
we're supposed to
some
do
of
for
y'all-
us.
Some of y'all. No, y'all don't.
A lot more women are getting money
No.
than men. I'm sorry. The statistics don't lie. A lot
Listen.
more women is getting money than men when it comes to not being in a companionship.
I'm gonna disagree.
That's right.
And the reason why
I know I'm right.
I'm gonna tell you why I disagree. The reason why I disagree is because when you say fuck niggas, just fuck niggas, not get money. You didn't say fuck niggas get money.
I did say
No,
that.
no,
I
you didn't the
same
first
thing as
time.
fuck niggas
Stop.
get money is the same
No, you
thing as
didn't.
fuck
It's
bitches get
recorded.
money. And fuck bitches get money is
It's
even
re-
more of
Okay,
a-
so why is it not
it's
the same?
recorded? Because if you just say yo fuck niggas, that means like fuck all guys. And to put all guys in one category,
Okay,
right? Of saying fuck all of them, you might miss out on your blessing.
you're right.
You know what I'm saying? You might
people
miss out.
have.
What about the guy that say fuck bitches get money, which is the slogan of all time?
So
We're
he's
saying
just
fuck
saying,
bitches because we're focused.
he's
We're not
just
saying
saying
fuck bitches in
focus
general.
on your money first, then
Focus
you
on
focus
yourself,
on the
King.
girl. So I
Focus
get
on,
it. It
focus
could be
on
different.
yourself. Focus on your pockets, and put the woman secondary.
That could be different.
Listen,
My thing is this: I've
But
always
what about
I've
the
always heard.
slogan even before fuck niggas. The slogan of all time has been fuck bitches get money.
I
Because
just broke it down. I just said that.
because
Oh
that's,
no, you talking about bros before hoes?
And fuck bitches get money. What does that mean?
It's still kind of the same concept.
To me, is that any different than
All right, so I have a question.
niggas get
Wait,
money?
time out. I have a question. You would you lie to who would you lie to first? Your partner or your best friend?
My partner or my best friend?
Who do you lie
What
to?
do you mean as your partner?
What type of lie?
Like your partner, like the person
What
you're
type
dating.
of lie? We gotta know what we lying about.
that's real. That's real.
Your partner or your best friend? Who do you lie to? In general.
Wait,
like,
so when you say partner, do you mean like your husband?
Lie about-
It doesn't matter. Husband,
about
wife,
what?
boyfriend, girlfriend. Why are you lying to you?
About what?
I mean,
but you see how you said about.
the boyfriend could go.
All right.
It depends on the scenario. It's a case by case.
Me personally, I don't lie to my best friend.
It's
I don't
a
lie to
case
Trevor.
by case basis.
If you're saying partner as in husband-wife dynamic, I would definitely lie to my best friend first.
No,
if you're
I don't
saying
believe you.
like
I don't believe you.
before my man, like just my boyfriend, I'm
What's
not
the
gonna
difference?
lie.
What's the difference?
It's a lot different.
What if
I'm
you had
not-
a best friend first and then your boyfriend becomes your husband?
Okay, and then what if my boyfriend goes and we break up? Who you think is there for me to pick up my
You can you and your husband can
My
break
best
up.
friend.
You and your husband can break up.
Yeah, but it's different.
No, it's
Yeah.
not.
It's a different breakup.
Malcolm, she's absolutely.
Yes, it's a different type of breakup, but you can still break
We're not
up.
breaking. Look, we break up today. It ain't over tomorrow.
No, it's not. But
We don't got a certificate. We don't have finance.
I don't.
we have
I think.
all this other stuff.
I
It's
think
not over
everyone is
tomorrow.
gonna. I guess like you said, it's situational, but I think everyone's gonna lie to their spouse before they lie to their best friend.
I
You don't
Okay,
have to hide.
and when you say spouse,
That's not true.
let me be specific. When you say spouse, it's not a boyfriend and girlfriend dynamic.
something that
It's
I have
husband
to-
and wife. Okay, spouse is your husband and wife.
Exactly.
Were you saying husband and wife or boyfriend and
It
girlfriend?
doesn't matter to me.
It doesn't
To
matter.
me, it doesn't matter.
Because there's things that I have
Husband-
lied to my friends about, and there's things that I have lied
Husband
to
and
you about.
all right, let's do husband and wife. Let's make it more intimate. Husband,
Husband
and wife.
So you're not lying to your husband.
So I'm not lying to my husband.
So I rather not lie to my husband. No.
Let me tell you why.
I
think
have a
that's
lot
bullshit.
invested in my husband.
Hello.
Okay.
I hear you, but let me tell y'all why. To me, no. Yo, when you have a friendship dynamic, right? Your friendship dynamic, for some reason, if like women notice a little more than guys, because women are always bickering between friend groups for whatever reason. When you fuck around and lie to your friend or something, and they find out, for some reason the friend dynamic isn't the same. Y'all all have had friends where y'all were like this, and then after that, for some reason,
Someone lied.
it just ain't the same. But we've also fucked with men who've lied to you, and
Got
guess
right
what?
back.
You lied to you, y'all made up,
And you still
and y'all back like this.
It's bad.
What's more fixable to me is if I lie to my wife, I can fix that easier than me lying to my friend and then being like, dang, that could risk actually the actual dynamic of my friendship. This may not be the same. My wife, I can fix that. We're in it for better or worse.
I look
Right?
at it
There you go.
differently.
We're in it for better or
And that's
worse.
it, and
I
that's
look
it.
at it differently.
And the
We can fix
friendship
this.
is strong. To me, what's crazy is that it's because the friendship is stronger between you and your wife because you guys understand each other more.
However you want to try to put it.
No.
You can spin it like that.
It's
way if you want.
different. I see it different.
I'm being totally honest. I feel like your friendship is stronger with your wife than it is with your friends.
But you mean, are you talking about on a emotional level? Pause.
Both.
No.
Everything. Every type of level.
Oh, you said the spouse.
Yes. Because listen,
No,
we
definitely.
have- we
You
have
married that
been-
person.
Like if I decide to marry someone, we have been through shit.
I can say I can speak for us. I can't speak for every married couple.
Yeah, it's not always the same.
can't speak for every
Some
married
people
couple.
get married really fast.
I'll say I can't speak for every married couple.
True.
I can't speak for
It
every married couple.
depends. It depends. It depends on what time of your life you get married.
You get married for the wrong reasons.
No, it could be the same reasons. You could be best friends after a year or two, but it depends on what time of your life it came in. Not everybody goes through 5, 6, 10 years of friendship before they get to marriage.
Exactly.
I'm not married about that long of friendship, but I just feel like if you are on that connection with somebody, if you decide to marry someone, you should be on that type of line and connection with somebody. If you are on that type of time, then you should be able to talk to each other about that situation.
That's true. I look at it differently though.
Honestly, you shouldn't be married.
I look at it different.
It doesn't even matter about time.
There's a lot of people who get married who shouldn't be married.
You're right.
There's
That
a lot
part.
of people who get married who should not be getting
A
married.
lot of people get married for
The wrong reasons, just because they had a
wrong
kid
reasons.
together,
Yeah,
just because
yes.
that's a big one. But
Huge.
Or settling.
Oh, settling.
But
is a
look,
big one.
I feel like, listen, if you're gonna lie,
you don't have to settle.
if you're gonna lie to me, and if you feel like you have to lie to, if my husband feels like he has to lie to me, it's never gonna be the same. I don't care what you're saying, this back to this. No, we're not back to this. We might be here, but we ain't there. It's never gonna be the same. If you cheat, lie, disloyal, whatever the case may be, sneaky, whatever you want to say, right? All of the bad things. To me, Jasmine, is never gonna be the same.
You'll forgive in a couple weeks.
No. I could
Depends on the lie.
forgive you.
Depends on the
I
lie.
could forgive you and I can move on. I'm not saying that I might not forgive them. But for me, it's never going to be the same. It's never going to be the same before the lie, before the cheating. It's always different. It's either better or worse. And that's the way I look at relationships.
So it could be better.
It could be better, but it could be
But
worse.
with your best friend, it will never be better. Because now you can't trust that person.
Ever.
No, I don't think so. I think either way.
say that.
Either way.
man, I was
I'm saying
asking
on the
you.
husband side,
I was
on the
asking
husband and wife side, that's how I feel. With the friend type of thing, listen, once I have a husband, honestly speaking, like I'm not really focused on having so many friends or so many connections to the point that I feel like, oh, okay, I have to lie to my friend. Like honestly, I might have to lie a couple times to my friend, just to spare their feelings because, my life is different now. My life is wrapped around my family. And, at the end of the day, that's how I look at it. That's why I said for me, it's different when you say the dynamic between a boyfriend and a husband and wife. Because when I think of my husband, I'm thinking family. And this is what I'm protecting 24/7. A boyfriend, I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm in a relationship with you. We're sharing feelings. We're sharing love. We're sharing friendship. But at the end of the day, it's like this can be gone tomorrow with no questions, no ties, no investments.
I'm going to say...
And that's how I look at it.
I'm going to say
like
that,
that point.
and that's a good point.
like
That's
that.
100% good point. But I think it's situational because Triff is family to me. I look at him like I look at my brother. So to your point of family, when I get married, my spouse is going to accept Triff like she would accept my brother Malik.
I mean, you will hope so.
No, she's...
No, you will hope so.
I've had that ultimatum. So I'm going to...
We can get into ultimatums after this too. Thank
So
you.
wait. So if the girl don't accept him, she's gone?
She's gone.
She has to be.
Wow. That's different.
We spoke on it before,
spoke on
but
it.
we spoke on it before. But a girl,
I didn't know
a girl
this.
literally asked me, "Well, you're gonna pick him over me?" And I was like, "Yeah,
Great.
I am."
This is a great. No.
Wow.
This is a great segue into. This is a great segue into
But
ultimatums.
there's a reason why.
Wait.
Because
We're gonna get into it. This is a
Yeah.
great segue to our ultimatums good in a relationship. Great segue. The reason was his ex gave him an ultimatum. Yo, it's either me or him. Pause. And that sounds crazy.
It does.
But
does.
it's either me or him.
Can't even talk about a lie.
But there was a reason because we were.
No. I mean, you could say it, but
I'll just
Yeah,
dumb
I
it
was trying
down.
to be-
But there was a situation. She said he had did something, and I was like, "When did that happen?" Because we were all together the whole time. She tried to explain it. Respectfully, I didn't believe her because I think she was just making it up because maybe I wasn't giving her enough time. Whatever the situation was, so it turned into a bigger thing.
she said I
where-
was touching on her
Yeah,
inappropriately.
Lula was there.
Who was there?
Lula was there. I was there. And I was like, when did this happen? Because we were all there. Maybe she took one of these two the wrong way, whatever. But bottom line is,
You're touching me, Michael.
yeah, there you go. See? Yeah, that's it. But
I
I'm not
understand, me
saying,
too.
I'm not, and again, I did not, I
She's
didn't,
a friendly person, but
yeah, and I didn't
you reached over
unvalidate her
my
feelings.
leg to
Yeah.
touch her and ask was she okay.
Yeah, I didn't unvalidate her feelings. If that's how you
Right.
feel, I hear you. But I'm telling you, the 13,
That wasn't
14
the
years
intent.
of me knowing him, he was not trying to push up on you.
Right. Okay.
But for her, she couldn't get over it. So for her, it was, so pick. We've been together 2 years. I've known him since I was 14 years old. So you're not gonna, and I don't believe in ultimatums. My mama don't even give me no ultimatum. So why are you gonna give me one? So yeah. So if you're telling me that ultimatum and you talking about you care about me, first of all, if you care about me, you're not gonna give me an ultimatum, something like that, something crazy like that. So okay, so if you're gonna give me an ultimatum, I already know what you don't want to hear. I'm gonna tell you the truth. It's him. Pause. Mm-hmm. So, and that was it.
Okay.
Honey, do you think ultimatums are okay in a relationship? Do you think they're good to give? and y'all can move you can move the table and mic up. Move that shit.
Ultimatums.
An ultimatum is this
or that.
Or that.
Yeah.
Period.
No, I get it. I know what an ultimatum is.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just trying to think. Have I ever gotten what I wanted out of that? I don't think that's healthy.
It's not.
I don't think ultimatums are healthy. I think once you he's trigger happy.
Ultimatums are crazy to give somebody.
I think once you give an ultimatum, you're trying to convince yourself that they're gonna choose what you want them to choose. Work. And most of the time it doesn't go that way. And if it does go that way,
it was forced.
Not only that it's forced, but it's not genuine, and it's not gonna stay like that forever.
Yeah. How can you love someone who said him or her?
But I have mixed feelings about the situation you did bring up, because at the end of the day, I wouldn't want my man to choose his best friend over me. No. In that situation, I would want them to understand and have my back, and you get what I'm saying? I don't know.
I've always had her back, and it wasn't a question of me having her back. It was the question that she couldn't get over that he touched her inappropriately. Or in her head.
Yeah, allegedly.
But my whole thing was, his girlfriend was there. I was there, quote unquote, when it happened. Mm-hmm. We didn't see it. And again, I'm not saying you're lying. I'm just saying you might have misinterpreted.
But I think in that situation, you were kind of ready to let it go.
No, this was going on for months before she gave the ultimatum.
Oh, well then, yeah. I think once
we would argue about it, and then it became a thing. I'm like, I understand what you're saying. I completely understand.
Right.
I completely understand. But, I'm trying to explain to you. Mm-hmm. And then I even offered, okay, maybe you two can sit down and talk about this. Mm-hmm. Because this is something I want to work.
Right, you tried to come to a solution.
I want to be with you. And then this is my guy. So I wanted to, but none of that worked. I tried everything that I thought I could try.
Right.
And then one day for her was just, all right, I can't take it anymore. It's him or her. It's him or me.
Yeah.
At that point, for me, and I hate ultimatums, don't put me in a situation to make a decision like that. So since if he would have gave me that, that'd have been crazy too.
Yeah.
But since she gave me that, for me, it's gonna be like, all right, you don't care or love it.
I still stand on that. I feel like the relationship was done by the time the ultimatum came.
That too. So
and most of the time, that's where ultimatums come. It's like, you're gonna do what I say, or it's done. And it's like, most of the time it's done anyway.
So it shouldn't. So
most people are just like, hey, well, if he does do this or if she does do this, then maybe we could work it out. But I think most of the time when ultimatums are set into place, that's like the last result. That's like the, oh my God, like, please, just think about it one more time.
Here's one more thing too. What if I did choose her and said, you know what? Yeah. You're right. I'm not messing with him no more.
I mean,
I wouldn't be here.
Why not? I mean, that would have been something you had.
That was a choice to cut him off or cut her off.
But
so I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be.
But I don't necessarily think that would change your whole future. You don't know. You could have chose her, and guess what? You could have been in a relationship for another 5 months, and then it would have been over.
And then go back to him and be like, hey, she's gone now, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah. And if he's your friend, he's your real friend.
That's not a real friend. No, I wouldn't be a real friend for doing something like that.
No. If he's your real friend.
I wouldn't even be like.
Basketball?
That's not true.
That's going down, bro. It's crazy.
I wouldn't be a real. No, real. Triv, would you have messed with. Pause.
We're
Would you
not.
have still fucking
You're
anybody?
not in
Nah,
a
no way.
relationship. At the end of the day, he's gonna take you back open arms. You guys been friends for how many years?
It wouldn't
Why
have been
would
the
he
same.
just be like?
Nah,
It might not be the same, which I said before, but you guys would still be friends.
It wouldn't have been the same. And, go ahead.
This is a brotherhood. Period.
Okay.
It wouldn't be.
But y'all about to step?
Yes.
Choose. No, but so from and I everything y'all saying, I 1,000% agree. I thought I was gonna have to come in here and argue with you guys about this. And
Really?
yeah, for some reason I don't know why. I thought I was gonna have to argue with you guys, and for some reason you guys came in here and surprised me. And I'll keep it short and sweet.
So can I ask you?
Yeah, guys.
So if it was your girl, right, that you invested time,
years.
longer time than 2 years, right? I don't even want to ask.
Lula
You can
loves
ask.
me.
I'll ask.
Lula loves me.
I'll answer.
You gonna choose Malcolm over Lula?
No, I'll answer because we
Oh.
went through this. We went through this with Malcolm, which is funny, and it wasn't.
I didn't.
It wasn't an ultimatum. Wait, let me go. Sorry, we went through some Malcolm. Sorry, it wasn't an ultimatum.
I thought y'all was gay.
Yo,
Ayo,
yo, what?
ayo.
What do you say? What are you doing on my
Pause
podcast? What are you doing on my podcast saying that? Don't.
I didn't like Malcolm at first, and I thought y'all was gay.
I told you. I knew that.
Y'all were very close.
Fast forward now.
I was confused.
Fast forward to now.
No. I didn't really think y'all was gay. I was all right. I didn't think y'all was like legit gay, but I was just like,
That wording.
You're the host. Sit down.
That wording
can-
is insane.
Yeah, that's.
all right. Sorry.
No.
I
All right.
didn't legit. Think
We're gonna
that-
edit
Sorry,
this. We're gonna
we're
edit
not.
this.
No, we're not. Your mic is mute. Your mic is muted. Let me. It's my go.
Your mic is-
Here she goes. First of all right. I was never gay with Malcolm ever.
All
in my
right,
life,
so I
ever.
was
But
asking
what
you.
I will say is, I remember in the beginning she was like, "Why do you hang out with him?" And I was like, "What do you mean? He's a great friend." And she was like, "Yo,"
That was weird.
she was like, "Why?" I'm like, "Oh, we're great friends." She's like, "Oh, nah, he's corny." And I was like, I don't care. I was like, what that got to do with him being a good friend?
I know. That's so.
I was like, what's that have to do with him being a good friend? I was like, he's dope as fuck. Like, it's a cool ass nigga. And she was like, oh, well, I don't see it. And I was like, well, you ain't gonna like that's you'll see it as you get to know. Fast forward, she loves Malcolm now. Like,
A lot of I feel like a lot of women. I feel like a lot of women, and not all, don't understand true friendships. You know what I'm saying? Because like even as we're going about this ultimatum topic, it's like a woman wouldn't really see see a friend or a guy, like a guy to guy friendship the same way a guy sees it.
Really?
Like you know
I
what I'm
didn't
saying?
see it at first. That
But-
way.
but
Because
wait.
I didn't think that was like a serious value thing. Like when guys would be like, I knew guys were friends, but when I was growing up, like guys that were friends, like they weren't really loyal to each other. To be honest,
I don't know.
like when I was in high school, I like they weren't really loyal to each other. They was fucking each other's girls. They would like it wasn't
Right.
like something that was like.
So here comes something new.
Yes. So this was something new. So like they were really tight, but like no, they weren't like.
Shorty said we thought we was gay. that's
I thought it was just
insane.
weird because I never met friends that were like
Right.
really loyal to each other.
Right.
Like, so I was like, I'm going with these two. Like this is different. Like
Yeah.
type of thing. But now that I'm older and now that I see their friendship, I value their true friendship because they really are there for each other. And not no like gay or dickhead type of shit. Like they are really true friends. Like
Right.
if Malcolm ever needs Tripton or Tripton ever needs Malcolm, like they are really there for each other. And now where I'm at in my life, I'm like, I value that.
Right.
Because that's something I also value in my friendships too. I like the girlfriends that are there for me, not just because they need me, not just because they're just here because I have money or just because or anything, like just because I'm pretty. Like it's not like that anymore. Like
Right.
my friends that are really here for me for who I am, I value that, right?
Right.
And I see now why they value their friends.
all right.
Honestly, the way I look at it, you wrapping up?
No. I was gonna let you go. Go ahead.
Oh
Go ahead.
yeah, like the way I look at it, right? I don't know. Like I guess Lula had a different experience. growing up, I always see guys having like a close bond. Yeah, okay, some guys, you know, they get messy or whatever the case may be, but most of the time it's accepted. Like, I mean, anyway, that's a whole different topic. No. But I think I've always seen like men have longer friendship and bonds, like especially when I look at like my dad and my brother, like the men in my family, they had friends since like, you know, growing up in where they used to live before, like 20 years ago. And I'm like, wait, like, where's my friends for that long? Like, you know, so I've always valued how men have friendships more than women. Because I feel like women, their friendships, you know, sometimes it come and go. It come and go. It's not really long term as much as men may have, right? But my whole thing is, right, like, I'm just the type of woman that once we're in a relationship, you're not gonna give more attention and more time to someone else. I'm sorry. Like, to me, I'm expecting to have more attention and time than anyone else.
It ain't about that though.
And they could still get some time and attention. I'm not saying I need all of it to myself, but I need to have the most.
But it ain't about that. It's not about the attention. It's about, and for me, period, giving me an ultimatum. Yo, I'm sorry. By nature, I'm defiant. I don't like when people tell me when to do something. How to do something.
Everyone. Everyone's defiant to ultimatums.
No, there's not. There's people that fold. Like I know, that's not true. I know people that fold in ultimatums. Like, every time you give them ultimatum, they fold every time.
But did they stick to it?
I know a multitude. I know a multitude of people who do.
I don't know.
For me, you give me an ultimatum, I'm gonna pull your card. Let's see if you're full of shit. Let's go. Yo, do this or I'm doing this. Word? Let's see. That's me. I've always been like that. When it comes to as a kid, my mom is like, do this or you ain't going nowhere. And like, clean the kitchen. I was like, and I was like, damn, I was gonna clean the kitchen. But now since you said that, I'm not doing it.
And I'm out.
You didn't do it?
I'm not doing it.
You didn't do it?
I'm not doing it.
You got your ass whipped.
Just for the fact, and then there's times I didn't go nowhere, but just for the fact that you was like, yo, do this now, or you're not going nowhere.
So is it a control thing for you?
It's for me, like,
you don't want people to feel like they have control over you.
I don't like that.
It is.
Okay.
I don't like that.
That's what it seems like. It seems like you don't like when people feel like they could have the control over you or they could tell you something to do.
I don't like
and give you directions and that you have to take their orders.
That's exactly what it is.
I think it also has to make sense. If you're gonna give an ultimate, like, it has to make sense.
I think there's no instance where you should have to give anybody ultimate. Correct. I'm sorry. If you're in a healthy if you're in a healthy relationship, you shouldn't need to do that. You make it known what's bothering you, and you say, hey, listen, we need to talk. I don't like this, that, and the third. This makes me feel away.
Sometimes the ultimatum is needed because you would sit there and
do it over and over again.
Exactly.
They're not listening to you.
And not only doing it all over and over again, but they're taking your kindness for weakness. They feel like, oh, you're not gonna do something else. So now I have to put in perspective, like, listen, this is all you're gonna lose.
And it's your option to leave.
Yeah, but I'm giving you this last chance. Yeah. I'm giving you this last chance. Listen, either you're gonna snap out of shape or I'm gone.
But if you're giving someone a last chance, why would you even want that? If I have to give you an ultimatum, I don't want you.
Because I have to let you know how serious I am and that I'm not playing anymore, because guess what? Time after time, I'm telling you, and you're saying like, oh, all right. But in your head, you're like, she's still going to be there. Or she's still going to tolerate this. Or she's still going to be my girl or my friend or my wife or whoever. Yeah. Yes, and a lot of people take advantage and they take their time and they drag their feet for anything.
The first, second, the third time.
Correct.
So maybe I need to give you the.
You need to.
If it's that serious and you've been expressing yourself, I understand.
I'm sorry, I'm not giving an ultimatum for the first or second time.
No, that's the last.
It's the last resort.
Right. But all I was saying in the beginning, and I'll recap, I think sometimes people put in place ultimatums because that's the last option and they're really done. They're already done.
It's a desperation. It's like a Hail Mary.
Yeah, they're already done.
Hail Mary.
They're already done.
Yeah, so why would you even stay? So why are you even staying?
Because if I say you love that person so much, you're like, I'm gonna give you this one last chance.
It could be any reason. It could be any reason.
If this is not what it is, then I'm out.
It could be any reason. It could be financial. It could be stability. It could be companionship. It could be anything. Yeah. Whatever you feel you're valuing of the reason of why. That reason doesn't matter. The whole point is when you give ultimatums, you're pretty much done, right? And you're just looking for a way to change things around. Yeah. You're trying to get it back to your way of what you want.
Right. For me, if I've been expressing myself, expressing myself, I'm not giving an ultimatum.
Most people
I'm
are
done.
not giving ultimatums on the first time. It's like, oh, he didn't do this, so I'm just going to give him an ultimatum. Yeah. Most of the time, ultimatums it's
the 8th, 10th time.
Yes, I've told you this about 4 or 5 times, and you didn't receive it.
I understand that. I understand that.
Ultimatum as the last resort, and if you don't receive this, hey,
I understand.
I'm out, because most of the time people are not giving ultimatums on the first round.
And I understand. Sorry, for certain reasons, like if someone's cheating on you and they keep cheating and you keep staying.
I'm leaving.
Okay, and you want but that's
on
you.
Leaving, but some people are not like that.
But
I love this person. I know this is the person I want to be with. But hey, I'm giving you this last chance. But
if you're trying to. It's got to be
I feel like it's a woman thing mostly.
It is a woman thing, and let me tell you why. So that's what I'm saying. Women give ultimatums, and it all depends on. It depends on. If you see your partner improving, like if you say, "Yo, no, fuck it," I'll use me for an example. I'll use this. If you say, "Yo, I want to be engaged," right? Mm-hmm. And you say, "I hear you. I
hear you. I got
you. I received that." Sorry. Right? You can't beat that into a nigga's head. This is for ladies in general.
Why not?
This is for ladies in general. If a guy receives that, mm-hmm. and then you see your life change, right? Yo, I want to get, but then y'all moving together. Then y'all get up. Then you get a pet. Then shit happens. Like, but what I'm saying is, you're seeing yourself become one. Like you're watching your unity. It's going in that direction. It's starting to become this way, okay. Right? And you tell a nigga like, "Yo, I want to be engaged. I want to be engaged. I want to be engaged." And he says, "I got you. I hear you. I got you. Everything you ever said you wanted for me, I got it for you. I got you. Give me just be patient. Mm-hmm. Ladies, be patient. If you know you're not dealing with some bum ass nigga who you gotta keep, yo, what you do? If you ain't dealing with no bum ass nigga, you should be able to be like, all right, I'm chill and relax. I got you. He heard me. Chill. Okay. But and especially on engagements. Especially on engagements, I feel like that because when I say that is because when it comes to engagements, that's the one thing. That's the one thing. That's the one thing that a guy gets to choose for himself in life. A guy gets to dictate in a relationship when he wants to propose. Women can't dictate that. You know what's crazy? That's what women hate the most. When they can't dictate the timing of something, they want to control it. Right. And instead of saying, yo, I got to sit back and let this nigga do, propose when he wants to. You know what girls do? Girls watch Love and Hip Hop, see Jim Jones, wait till he's 40-something, 50, and still not proposing. That's their fear. And I got you. If you're not fucking with the Jim Jones, you should have nothing to worry about. All due respect. Yeah. If you dating somebody who you know is like, yo, I want that too, but I just need time. I need time. I need to get my finances together.
Patience.
I got you. Then you should relax. That's all I'm saying. For certain things, but if you now listen. Now if you date a man who's a crackhead and he's smoking crack with your kids, you shouldn't have to you shouldn't have to say, if you do this again, I'm out of here. You shouldn't have to do that.
Not crackhead, but if you see someone that's not going in the direction and taking the steps to move forward.
Correct. If the steps are not being taken, if the steps are not being taken,
but no, there's definitely there's definitely a time where ultimatums make sense when it's hindering the person, and it makes sense.
They have to make sense. I guess they're okay, but it has to make sense.
I only say it's a woman thing because
only women have give ultimatums.
I'm not saying only women.
If your mom's a crackhead and you say, hey,
she's not.
First of all,
you do crack one more time.
If you're my baby mom's,
you do crack in this house.
You're not getting ultimatum. I'm taking my baby. I'm out of here.
You
don't get to do crack once with me. You don't get to do crack once.
That's ultimatum.
I'm not giving ultimatum. I'm taking my baby.
Look, I only say it's mostly a woman thing because we give a lot of chances and we see a lot and we feel that things can be changed as long as we give a little motivation and a little right? Like we give you that little push, we feel like we could get what we want, right? And I feel like that's mostly a woman trait, right? That's mostly a woman thing that is a behavior that is being done. Like most of the time women are given the ultimatums. I'm not saying men are not, because they do. They sometimes
They
do.
have.
But most of the time it's the woman giving the ultimatums. And I'm not saying that it's a good thing or it's a bad thing. I can see how, sometimes, like, listen, at the end of the day, for me, if we're in a relationship, I need to get what I want and you need to get what you want, right? It's never just a one-sided street. It's not a one way. It's I get what I want and you get what you want, right? Because if not, then somebody's not going to be happy, right? And someone's not going to be content of where they're at. Now, if you do have a partner that is working in a direction of the things that you said that you ultimately want, then I do feel like you should give them grace. You should not give them ultimatums. But if you feel like somebody is dragging their feet and they're not doing anything that you said that you ever wanted and they're not moving towards that direction, they're going the other way. They're going the wrong way. You know how it says wrong way? They're going the wrong way. Okay? Now they're cheating. Now they done did stuff that you like, what the hell? Like, why you doing that? You didn't do that before. Then that is...
Now they're doing crack.
Not a crack
that is
house.
a sign
Not a
that
crack
you
pipes
need to
out.
go. You don't even need to give an ultimatum. At that point, you need to just be like, listen, that's it. I'm done. This ain't it. Right? And that's just that. Yeah. And you know what's crazy? Honestly, I commend a lot of men that can do like you said and be like, listen, deuces. Right? Because you're not wasting any more time. Right? You know that you're okay with it being done. Yeah. Right? And that's the healthiest decision for both parties.
And to be real, I didn't want to break up with her.
Oh,
wow.
I did.
We letting loose tonight.
I didn't want to. And Triff, no, and I told Triff I don't want to, but your reasoning to me didn't make sense. I understood it, but it wasn't. I think you were. My personal. I think she was dragging it.
So can we conclude that ultimatums usually don't work for men?
Yep.
No, they don't work for men.
Don't give me no ultimatum because I'm gonna make you stand on it. I'm big on standing on what you say.
And for the most part, I will too. But some men can see sometimes with that ultimatum, like some men be like, "Oh, so I haven't." But you gotta explain yourself. But can we say in certain
cases that, right? Like in certain cases, if you weren't like given that, like, listen, you need to be here and you're right here. Like, I need you to be here because this is where I want to be. Do you think that a lot of women would be married? Do you think a lot of women would get the things that they want and need in a relationship? Because I hear a lot of times, a lot of women are taking the shorter end of the stick because they're not speaking up, because they're not giving, listen, I need this. And this is what I need. And if you're not going to give it to me, I'm gone.
But before they even get to that ultimatum, they're not even speaking up at all. They're just sitting there.
I don't know any woman that sits there and don't speak up at all. Most women get attitudes and they saying what they want to say.
They get attitudes, and
whether you're listening or not is up to you.
And what do you do at the end of the night? Go sleep with that man.
Correct.
But that does not change what I have said, and that does not change what a woman will tolerate. In her mind, she could have broken up with you already and still there until she's like, listen, January 1st, I'm out the door.
Yeah.
And that's how women operate. Women and men operate differently. And that's what we all have to understand.
But it comes down to communication, not ultimatums.
I take an ultimatum as a threat.
Yeah, but instantly. That's communication too.
And ultimatums can be taken as a threat.
I take that as a threat instantly. When
it's
you say,
marry me, I'm done.
I'd be like, then be done.
I'm communicating with you what I want.
In my mind, I'm saying, if you say, propose to me by this day or I'm out. Let's see. I'm dead ass. Like I'm very ultimatum is a threat to me.
Okay,
it's
but
threat. That's with anybody, relationship, people,
Friendship.
like dog, don't like if somebody threatened me in real life, I'm gonna see if you full of shit. My word. All right, let me see.
But some people, and I'm just saying, some people that don't really care about the power dynamic, if they're looking at it like, oh wow, like I don't want to lose this person and I don't want to lose what we built, they may see the value in moving forward, right, in a faster pace than they were in the beginning. Some men, and I've heard on podcasts, I've heard on relationship coaches and stuff like that, some men never wanted to get married. And guess what? The woman that they really love actually stood up and was like, I want to get married. I want this. I want that. This is how I envision my life.
That's fine.
And that's what made them want to do it. Because they kept saying it and kept saying it and kept communicating like, listen, we need to get married. We need to get married. We need to get married. You need to propose to me. Guess what? That man really took it into consideration. I don't feel like sometimes in certain situations that some men or whatever take into consideration how and why these things need to be put into place until they're about to lose everything that they invested in or that they value.
Yo, I'm okay with that.
And that's a fact.
I'm sorry, Denz. I know Denz has been told me to rap like 30 minutes
he
ago.
did.
But I'm really okay with you. I'm okay with somebody saying to me, yo, I want this, and being persistent. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with you communicating to me. But just don't tell me I want this or I'm out. Because I'm going to say, yo.
But that might be the truth. That might be how they feel at the time.
But don't give me an ultimatum. An ultimatum is a
but
like you said, a threat.
That might
fine.
be how they feel at the time.
Honey, if you're dating a man who's giving you everything you wanted.
But you're not giving me what I asked for.
On your timing. On your timing.
No. You're giving me everything that you want to give me on your time.
No.
And then you expect me to sit and wait.
Are so full of shit.
That's not full of shit.
That's full of shit.
That's
That you
not full
gave
of
me
shit.
everything you wanted because you wanted to. Yo, dog. Stop.
That's not full of shit. That's the truth. You giving me what you wanted to give me until you want to give me more.
Maybe it's coming.
And then
you're
saying,
be patient.
no, but that's exactly, I'm okay with being patient. I'm not negating the fact of being patient. What I'm saying to Triv is that you're giving me the dog, you're giving me the apartment, right? But you're not giving me the ring. I asked for the ring.
But those things were deal breakers at your time at one time. Those things for her were like, yo, I need this. So
that's fine.
But my thing is, you can't see this thing with women. Women, it's always another want. All due respect.
So
it's always the next level.
Always something
next level.
like you'll bring them the house. I mean, you'll bring them the apartment, the dog. You'll get the wedding,
ring,
the kid. The house, and it's always
vacations.
Something.
Because it's levels.
It's always
I'm never going to
something.
stay right here.
Of
I
course,
want
and
more
that's fine.
and more
that's
and more.
fine. But
And that is how women
but
are.
just because it's not on your time doesn't mean it's coming. You gotta be patient.
That's what I'm saying.
No. I think
I don't think women realize.
overall,
women set a
are more
timetable.
patient than men.
No, because you gotta set
What?
a timetable
What?
for yourself.
Women, time out. Women and men move on two different clocks.
Exactly.
And this is our issue.
And mine moves like 30 seconds
and
faster.
This is where the headbutt is. Women move on a biological clock. They see certain things. I want this, and this. And by this time, I want a kid. But I'm 30. I'm getting married. Dog, I need to.
But
have a
we
kid.
have to move on that clock.
Yeah, I move on a biological clock, and men move on a financial clock. Yo, I make this much.
And that's
now, I
how
make this
we
much.
have to do
so
it.
the more money I make, and the more I'm like, all right, cool. Like we start to move more smart. We start to move more with our pockets. Like, yo, I know she wants this, and I want to give this to her, but financially, I can't afford that. So instead of giving her the Lexus, I'm gonna give her the Hyundai. I don't know, but you try. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you try to make everything right. Mm-hmm. We just move on different clocks.
Yeah.
But we have to. We have to, as men and women, we have to move like that. And that's just the way it is. I don't think that's going to change.
No,
I think that's how it has to be.
It doesn't have to
just
change,
more-
but it needs to be
I
understanding.
think y'all need to understand it more because I understand
So
it.
then we need to understand. I understand it.
That's why I understand it because I'm like women will crucify me for saying this. I always said I picture myself being a father first before a husband, and women will be like, "Yo, how can you say that?" Yo, because and I say it like I'm okay with being and it's not right. I know it's not how society wants it. But guess what? If I have a child, I know I'm gonna be a great father. I know I'm gonna take care of the child no matter what. I know for sure. Like that doesn't mean I'm not gonna be a bad husband. But I used to be like, yo, I'm okay with having a kid. I'm with somebody who, to me, a ring or a marriage to me isn't gonna change the way. I'm not gonna love you any less. But this kid, I'm gonna love this kid forever, ever. Forever, I'm gonna love this kid.
Yeah.
And that may be wrong. That may be wild, but
I mean, I can see why people don't like it, but it is what it. If it comes, it comes. If it doesn't,
We gotta wrap this up.
we gonna wrap it.
Yo, I just want to say, yo, Brittany home. Brittany Grinder's home. Brittany Grinder's home.
Brittany Grinder's home.
We gave up a terrorist for her, but
Yo, people.
All right, gay guys, relax.
I'm like, oh.
One time for the LGBTQ community.
One time for the LGBT.
She going right home to her wife.
Yep. I'm so happy. Yo, you don't know how happy she is to be home.
I'm happy
She was in Russia in a jail.
And you
cell.
wanted to save her, didn't you?
If I was a Navy SEAL, I would have went over there.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, but
I would've went over
can I be
there.
honest
Okay.
with y'all?
Yeah,
I'm not
right.
gonna lie. I'm sorry.
Nigga played a couple Call of Duty missions. Thinking,
He was
So
like,
wait, y'all don't think that's like, because
trade
honestly,
is bad? Is a bad trade?
It's a terrible trade, but I'm happy she's home.
No,
It's a terrible trade, but I'm
Black
happy
people
she's home.
fucking.
it's Russia, man.
Black,
We gave him a Russian
Who is this
weapons
man
dealer.
that we gave back?
A weapons dealer.
Time out.
Exactly, a gunman. Bop, bop, bop.
Yo, black people kill me.
Popping everybody.
I'm sorry, black people kill me. I see all these black people tweeting like, "Oh my god, we give up a dealer." Like this is a fucking Pokemon trade. First of all, black people.
It is Pokemon.
No. This Russian nigga ain't coming to none of where y'all from.
How you know?
He ain't coming to Chicago
How you know?
He ain't coming to Yonkers. He not
How
coming to
you
the
know?
Bronx.
How you know?
No way. He not harming none of y'all niggas. But y'all sitting there talking about, oh my god, but look, we let go of the. But
Y'all
yet,
ever been
but
to the
yet,
spy
hold on, wait. But yet y'all niggas scream, free my nigga that shot up your whole hood.
Would you
killed 30.
Would you
Who's
trade
screaming
Devin
that? I was
Booker
screaming.
for Tony Snell?
I ain't never screamed free nobody.
Nigga, if Tony Snell is from where I'm
he
from,
there, he
yeah.
there.
What are you talking about? Yes. Hell, what are you, bro? If I was in the league, would you not trade me for fucking Jalen Brunson if I'm from your block? You'd be like, yo, bring my man to New York. Yeah. Are you
No,
hooping?
I'm not just trading you because you
not
from the
hooping.
Y.
Yo, I respect you.
Exactly.
But
Like, leave that nigga over there if he ain't no good.
Listen, bro.
And he gonna make us win championships.
All due respect, it's a terrible trade, but I'm happy she's home.
Exactly.
I'm
High
happy
five.
she's home.
I agree.
I'm happy she's home.
Nobody knew who this guy was
Trip
until
stop.
today.
I
No.
was
didn't even
there
know
when
who
he got
Brittany
captured.
was.
I was there when he got captured.
Who watches the WNBA?
Bro, you was aware when he got
You watch
captured.
it? You watch
I was
WNBA?
there.
What do you mean you were there?
I was watching.
First of all,
the
who
news.
watches WNBA on the regular? Anybody
I
here?
check it out.
I check it out.
Anybody?
Shout out to the
I
women.
said who
hoopers.
watches on the regular.
On the regular?
Okay, I didn't know who Brittany was until she got.
I knew. First of all, Brittany.
knew about
And I was like, shit.
I knew
They,
about Brittany Griner from when she was in high school.
In college.
respectfully.
they are releasing all the Britneys this year. Okay,
Look, I'll just say this:
it's the release of
black
Britneys.
people pick and choose when to care. Like, though, they don't even know who we released ASAP Rocky for. They have no idea.
Oh, he was.
It was traded, but guess what? Nobody knows. But now all of a
I
sudden,
didn't know they traded. I didn't know they
how you
traded.
think, how you think ASAP Rocky got out?
I don't know. I just heard he got out.
Trump traded for him.
Oh, I didn't know.
They prisoner swapped.
But they didn't.
It was another murderer or drug dealer or somebody like that.
Listen, I'm
But
not
A$AP
mad she's
Rocky-
home.
I
I'm
don't
not
know.
mad she's home. I'm
No.
just saying, as if you look at it on paper, it's a terrible trade.
Yo, no.
It's somebody that killed people.
No,
like-
no, it's not. No, it's not. I'm sorry.
He has not
I
literally
disagree.
killed.
She's
He has
supposed
not
to
literally killed people, but he has.
has
He's
killed
a
people.
weapons dealer.
No, bro, it
Kill
doesn't.
people.
It does not matter. But it does not matter. This is yo. If you was away, first of all, let's not forget she's a public figure, which matters a lot.
She is.
She's a public figure who got locked up for having a personal amount of marijuana vape.
Yes, terrible. Terrible.
Imagine.
which is illegal.
Oh, all right, cool. People been saying that.
In Russia.
People keep saying that. It's illegal in
illegal.
Russia. All right, so cool. Say a famous Russian athlete comes over here and they jaywalk, and we lock them up and say, "Yo, we're giving them 7 years
It's
for
messed up.
jaywalking."
It's messed up.
That's
but
not
guess
our
what?
laws. That's not our laws. But if our laws was that harsh,
No. It's still it's an unfair.
It was.
It's unfair.
It
People
No,
gotta
listen.
understand. It's unfair to have somebody locked up for that long for a minuscule amount of marijuana.
Correct.
It wasn't even enough to intend to
unfair-
distribute.
it's
It was
unfair
it was
to
a vape,
us.
a small personal vape.
it's unfair
no,
to
it's unfair
us
to
because our
life.
laws are different.
It's unfair to life. What do you mean? No.
We
Their
didn't-
laws are different.
When weed was illegal, it was wrong for us to put people away for 20 years for marijuana.
Yeah,
That's
that was
crazy.
That was crazy. We did that.
Whether it's legal or not, that is insane.
Yeah.
It's
That's
insane
always been
to
insane.
us, but it doesn't mean it's not legal.
Yo,
or
Brittany,
illegal.
we happy. Yo, Brittany, we happy you home.
Yo,
Yeah, that's it.
Brittany, we
just
happy you home. Y'all, please subscribe. Hit the like button.
Apple
Podcasts.
Spotify.
Subscribe to us on Spotify,
Apple,
SoundCloud, YouTube. Man,
we love y'all.
All I heard was Apple.
Yeah.
Go Apple.
Yo, we love y'all.
Go on YouTube, like us, love us, we out.
That's a fact. I got a earring.
That was a funny one. That was a funny one.
You can tell Lulu was bought by the.
Yo, Lula.
Oh, I knew her. I was like, yo, stop.
Lula, what's that, Rose?